You pretty much just go on Hinge when you're bored with your girlfriends to
Yeah, so it's
what?
It's kind of just like, I actually got Hinge this year with my roommates, and it just like was never that serious. My prompts aren't that good. I don't really like expect anything from it. It was just kind of fun. We just like go on like, I don't know.
We also call it like we'll be like, oh, do you want to play Hinge or do you want to play Tinder? Like it's like fully like it's a game. Like
yeah.
So wait, so when you say it's a game, like you guys are all, how many people do you live with?
There's 4 of us.
And so if all 4 of you will get together, you'll each go on the apps and like show each other the messages?
Sometimes, or like AirPlay it onto our TV.
You'll blast it onto the TV.
Okay. I don't know if we
now, and so when you guys are doing this, are you guys like picking like who to swipe on? Are you looking at messages, all of the above?
Kind of all the above. It depends. Like we kind of will just like usually just be like on our phones, and then just like, oh, like I feel like you just have to see Hinge from a girl's perspective to really understand. But just like some guys have really funny profiles and just like funny. Weird sometimes. And
sorry.
Yeah.
Can we like do that on the screen here?
No.
Okay. Well,
they have funny profiles.
They just have funny profiles, and it's just usually it's kind of like weird, or they like have like the voice memo or like voice notes or whatever it's called.
Okay.
That is really funny to play out. So it's just kind of like, oh, look at this, and it's also like, if that sounds really mean, this is like, we don't know these people. I've never seen any of these people in my life. They have no clue we're doing this, and it. Like they could be anyone like across the world. So
and for all we know, they're doing the same thing.
Well, you said you've been on, was it 4 dates off of Hinge?
No, it was 1 off of Hinge, and I actually had Tinder before, and that was like freshman year.
Those are from Tinder. Okay. So you've only met up with 1 guy from Hinge.
And that was the thrifting one.
That was the what one?
The thrifting.
The thrifting one. Okay. And then wait, so the guy that you met from Hinge, the 1 guy, was he part of the group?
No.
He wasn't part of the group?
No.
Would you guys take any objections if you knew guys were doing this? Like they were all getting together and like collectively judging or laughing or whatever, female profiles? Like your profile? No objections at whatsoever?
I feel like it's just like, it's not something I'm like aware of. I don't really care. If I'm putting my profile out there for people to see, then I'm probably people are not gonna like it. Like the last picture with my friend of us like in costume, I'm sure people are like, what is this? Like, why are you wearing like frog, like, costumes? Yeah. But it's just like, it just is, I don't really care.
I mean, it does cross my mind though that there are people on the dating apps who are on there
seriously,
not for entertainment, who are on there like in good faith, who are actually like using it individualistically, who are looking to date somebody, and like if they were there, they might feel like a little like
like, are you saying because now that I'm telling people, like there's an audience now that knows that I do that people are feeling more scared to put their profiles out there?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Just it's a little, I mean, they will never know that you guys are doing this privately. You're not like online.
I can understand what you're saying. That like, for example, if a group of guys were like going on Hinge and looking at girls' bodies and judging them like that, then like I would probably, maybe I probably would be like, oh, that's mean. Like,
why would that be mean?
Because you're judging them off physically.
Isn't something that what you guys are doing?
No.
Well, wait, hold on. Let me just hold on here. One sec. Earlier in the conversation, you said that all the guys on Hinge are ugly.
No, they are. But what we're laughing at.
But you guys don't. So when you guys are doing your like housemate assessment on Hinge, you're not making any comments about their physical appearance at all.
But we also never said what we were doing wasn't mean. Like
that's but no. What I'm saying is like.
But
honestly,
she has an objection with men who are be like, oh, look at her, she got small titty, like,
Oh, well, honestly,
would you object to that?
I don't know if I really would. I think, honestly, maybe I wouldn't. I kind of just thought maybe I could, hypothetically, but I don't know if I would. I mean...
I'm just looking for consistency here.
Yeah,
if you're
I get that.
I don't really object to men doing it, then
yeah, fine. I think it would be, like, a problem if it was, like, they were doing that with women they knew, and it was like women, you know, that I don't know. I feel like it's just like you are just like a face.
I think also dating apps in a college town like Isla Vista is very different than dating apps somewhere else.
That's true.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so where were we? Well, we got through all those. Wait, there was something about, but a bunch of ugly guys on the apps. That's good.
Yeah, maybe not everyone's ugly, but like, okay, I think that the ones that I personally like, okay, I think this is actually how Hinge works. So this might explain also my attitude, is that they lock up the people, your preferences, behind roses. So you have to give a rose to people that would be like probably more your type, and you have to pay for a rose. And I just also think I wouldn't give a rose to someone. It just comes across as a little weird. But
why is that? Why does it come across as a little weird?
I think because you know you have to pay for it. It's kind of weird.
They give you some free
Oh,
ones.
I see.
Yeah, they give you like one free. Yeah, I think it's
to
one.
to pay for that though. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I think that would
To
be
pay
weird.
would be a little.
To pay for that. I think would be weird.
Hold on, so you have to give someone a rose to be able to see your preference?
Like, okay, so yeah, it's kind of hard because I can't like just project it on the screen.
It's like, so, you know, when you're scrolling through any kind of dating app, there's like a super like and stuff. So you just have like the regular like matches, like you send a, you know, you're scrolling, you send like a heart. And then there's like this other section that's like, they're your most compatible matches, and you can send them like a rose. You get one free rose to send to one of those people.
But how do you know those are your most compatible matches?
Doesn't it say
Based
at the
on
top
what?
or whatever?
Yeah.
I could have sworn it says compatible.
So
It's not always
the way that
accurate either, so.
this dating app works specifically is you have your regular pool of people where it's kind of like they'll cater it towards your preferences.
This makes me want to delete dating apps entirely. They have ruined our dating culture and has become a beauty contest, always swiping to see who is better out there. Okay. Where were we before? You were making a point before that TTS came in.
Oh yeah. So I was explaining how the dating app works. So you have your regular pool of people that are kind of catered towards your preferences, and then there's like a special section with like the quote unquote hot people, and it's the people who have like the
How
most.
are you getting that? Like,
Well, so if you get in that section, it's because your profile has a lot of interactions. Like a lot of people are like stopping and like will sit on the profile, or a lot of people will like it or whatever. If you're a hot profile, then they'll put you in this special section where like you can receive roses, and then people will send those.
Got it.
So
Okay, I understand that.